As we continue our ongoing look at city staff, this week we head to Lino Lakes. Since the year 2000, Lino Lakes has almost doubled its population. With that came both residential and commercial developments. Michael Grochala is the person who oversaw much of that growth. Ben introduces us to Lino Lakes Community Development Director.
Michael Grochala has enjoyed learning about development of cultures and communities since a young age.
Strangely enough, I think it started all with National Geographic magazine years ago. I always had an interest for the world, how things developed, what it was like in other places. When I went to school, I ended up going into my studies in geography. Geography led into urban development, and then ultimately received a master's in planning. I've just been fascinated with helping shape the growth of cities. And coming out of school, I started in the city of Cambridge, up about 40 miles north of the Twin Cities. Fantastic time working in a small city, and had the opportunity here at Lino Lakes and moved down in 2001.
Now entering his 17th year working as the Community Development Director in Lino Lakes, Grochala comes to work each day knowing to expect the unexpected.
I don't have a typical normal day, it seems. Every day is something new and exciting and most likely unexpected. Even just today in the first couple hours here, I've done some public improvement, construction design work with our engineers going over a project coming up this summer. Talked to a couple developers on economic development opportunities, and also worked with our planner on our upcoming comp plan adoption.
A lot of different city functions fall under the community development umbrella.
I wear a lot of different hats. The Community Development Department oversees engineering, environmental resources, natural resources, solid waste abatement, so recycling, building inspections, planning and zoning, as well as economic development.
Since he came to Lino Lakes in 2001, Grochala has overseen many development projects for the growing community.
I think when I started, the 35W interchange, which is right out the door here, was mostly undeveloped. That was pre-Coles and Target. We had a much smaller interchange at that point in time that we replaced back in 2007. So this side and actually the east side of the city have grown quite a bit, and a lot of new residential over that period of time.
And more development opportunities are on the horizon, and Grochala is well aware of what area residents are hoping for.
Well, I think the thing we hear loudest from residents are service uses, restaurants, more retail opportunities, and I think those things will come as we continue to add rooftops, new households, as we build up that market demand within the city. We're going to see that happen both here on the west side of the city as well as the east side along 35E and Main Street.
There are several residential developments in the works, and Grochala and his staff are working to create a welcoming environment for developers.
What we try to do is set the stage for development. We want to make sure the infrastructure is in place. We want to make sure that things are adequate or correctly zoned and ready to handle those improvements once those proposals come forward. We do a lot of outreach to developers, just saying here's land availability within the city, whether it's on this quadrant here or 35E. So it's more of setting that plan, planning your work, and then just going out and working that plan and making contacts out in the development field.
Grochala is excited for what the future holds for Lino Lakes and looks forward to being a part of it.
The city's only about a third developed when we really think about it, and so there's a lot of opportunities to create new things right here in town. And every day has been something new and challenging, and so that's what I love that about it. I love the fact that each day I come in here might be something I didn't plan on working on, but those opportunities continue to exist.
For North Metro TV News, Ben Hale reporting.
The growth in Lino Lakes is projected to continue for many years. Lino Lakes' current population is around 21,000. The Metropolitan Council projects that the Lino Lakes population will reach 31,000 by 2040.